So, Adventure on a Dare Part 2. We left off with you were captured in Cuba and who you were captured with. So they sent you home. You came back to Pennsylvania. The boat went somewhere else. And you spent a little time with some friends. And I believe Norman Mars talked you into let's continue this trip.
Yes.
And you decided you're going to go back. So you go back and you continue the trip. You're going to finish your dare. You're going to make it to all the way to California. But as things happen, you wind up going through the Bermuda Triangle, you get stranded near Haiti, and you're rescued, and the boat is done. So you donate the boat to missionaries,
Yes.
and you bring a cruise ship. That must have been nice. You bring a cruise ship home, and you come back to Allentown, still very well known and very much in the spotlight. And what happens over time, this is 1971. You've been thinking about it. You've actually done some of your other dares in the meantime, but many people tell you you should write a book or make a movie of your trips. So you started writing a book, and in 2009, Adventure on a Dare was released, and it's a terrific book and a terrific story. But over the last year or two, as we talked about more things, you realize there's many things missing from that book that happened and are probably important and make the story more exciting. Do you want to just share a few of those?
One of the, I guess, probably one of the biggest things is right in the beginning, when I thought it was a joke. Uh, I, I, I met up with Tom Barrett. Tom Barrett used to work for me at one of the ale houses in Allentown, but he lived in Brigantine. So I met with Tom, and the bottom line is, I really wanted. I thought I was going to quit the trip because I made it to Atlantic City, and that was it. But Tom kind of talked me into keep going with the trip.
So Tom dared you, and you kept going. So
Right.
And then you wind up with a disabled boat and rescued and sent home. So the real reason the second edition of An Adventure on a Dare is coming out is because there's a lot of those events and stories that happened that for whatever reason just didn't make the first book, either fear or forgetting or whatnot, like realizing he had met with Raul Castro was never in the first book, but it's in the second book, and many other things. So we encourage you to continue to follow Fritz on all of his stories, but watch closely because sometime in the next, hopefully 5 or 6 days of this video, the second edition of Adventure on a Dare will be released and available.